Hello, welcome to the 199 Unlisted podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. I'm wearing a yellow shirt. That's right, a yellow shirt. Anyway, uh, we're with our favorite person to look at, Tyler Spaghetti. Her last video was so bad. I mean, it was complete dog water, okay? So, if this video is just as bad as the last one, we're not going to react to the whole thing because her last video was just, it was probably the worst video she ever made. Okay. But it was short. So, I guess it was okay to sit through. But this one is, 'cause I believe her last video was like 9 minutes long, right? Or 7 minutes long, whatever. I forgot. This one's 15 minutes long. But we'll give it a chance. But if it sucks, we're just gonna stop. I mean, like, and we've done that before, where we've reacted to videos, and if the person was just complete nonsense, we just went on. But anyway, this one's called "I'm Struggling Mentally" car vlog. Okay, so obviously she's a mentally deranged person. She got the vax. That shows you right there her mentality. Um, we've talked about her past where she was like in ninth grade dating, you know, 30-year olds. She used to think she was a boy. She used to shave her head and wear a chest binder. So like she is basically retarded. That goes without saying. But what the big problem is, she has bad parents. Because if you're a kid dating an adult, that means you have no parental supervision. If you're a girl in ninth grade pretending to be a boy, once again, you have no parental supervision. If you're able to ditch, half the school year, you don't have parental supervision. So she's the product of bad parents. But um, it still doesn't mean we have to sit through her crappy video. So let's see what she has to say.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Tyler, and today I thought we'd have like a car vlog, basically, but just a chat about mental health because, girl, I'm not doing well.
We know.
Okay, like I'm not doing
We
well.
know.
I'm really not.
We
I'm not
know.
okay.
We know.
And I don't know. I'm assuming you have watched at least one of my videos before.
This video has 362 views. It's 3 years old, okay? There's two comments. One comment, so two people watched the whole video through, basically. I doubt the 362 views watched all 15 minutes. I doubt it.
If not, hello, welcome. How did you find me? I don't know. But hi. Um, in pretty much all my videos, I say like, oh, I have like 6 videos like already planned out because I pre-record like a lot. And see, what happened was I did that, and then I kind of took a break from filming for a while, and now I only have like one video to go up, and I'm not doing well mentally, but I need to film. So that
Yeah, you need to film for your millions of fans. Like, what are we? You don't need to do anything. You have 848 subs. I believe that's around. No, yes, the last time we reacted, she had 847 subs. Whatever. She has more than me.
that's why we're having a mental health day. See, I would not be doing this if I did not have to film a video, but you see, this is just what has become of my life right now. So I thought we'd have a chat, an honest chat, because why not? just feel alone, you know, like because I feel very alone and it kind of sucks. But I'm not crying. No,
Oh,
listen, I brought pineapple juice to work. I never bring juice to work, but it's making me very happy.
fucking retard. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, what is going on? Oh, God. Anyway, she's still alive. She still makes videos. So it's not like this is like, it's not like she jumped off a bridge after this video. Um, she is a typical woke leftist. Most of them are unhappy. She fell for the trap of trying to change her gender and all that bullshit. So yeah, she is mentally unstable because a normal person wouldn't be doing the stuff she's doing. But if you have good parents, you come out, you tend to come out normal, meaning like you don't try to change your gender because well you can't do that, stuff like that. So let's continue with this bullshit.
I'm just saying, I love pineapple juice. It's like, and listen, sorry, this is like off topic, but I need to say it because I have issues and I need to say things when they come up in my head. But this pineapple juice has been impossible to find for like 5 months. It's like this all natural pineapple juice. It's not like expensive foo-foo food. That's what my parent calls it. But it's just like pineapple
Foo foo food. Okay, your parents retarded too.
juice. Cuz all the other ones like they aren't good. And this is just like pineapple juice and probably sugar, but it's good and I have not found it in months. And
So
now I
far, you
finally
have
have it and I'm very
wasted
happy.
2 minutes of our time.
But
Get to the
anyways, let's go
point.
back to being real about not being okay. Oh god. Drop my phone. See, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But first, I wanted to talk about like why I'm a mess and just like me being a mess because I feel like it's more relatable. Why am I smiling? Like literally I had such a bad breakdown last night and here I am like smiling in my car with pineapple juice about to go to work. And I came in early because I want to be nice. But here I am like literally what am I doing? I don't know. But I don't know what I'm doing in my life. And listen, I said this last
Yeah,
video.
you did.
It's not up right now, but it will be up eventually. I don't know when. I mean, you'll know when because you will.
God, this is hard. You already uploaded. You already knew that this video is going up after the previous video. Why are you talking about this? Oh my gosh, she's so stupid. She's 3 minutes of our time wasted. She hasn't said anything. Just verbal garbage so far.
See it. I don't make any sense. But
You
basically,
don't.
it is the video before this one. So if you're seeing
Oh
this
my
one, that one is up.
god.
If you want to watch me
Oh
rant
my
about my life
god.
again. But
And
basically,
remember, at this time, she has 200 subs. Okay? So no one's watching. I have less than 200 subs. No one watches my stuff either. But she's acting like there's an audience for this. Just make your video. Get to the point. Oh my god.
me just saying like why I'm a mess and like what is wrong in my life because I'm ranting and I don't know what to do. But basically, I don't know what I'm doing with
Okay.
like my job and college. I went into like more detail with that in my last video. And it's just like, man, I'm not.
Stop referencing your last video. You don't have You know what I'm trying to say. Okay. Thank you.
I'm gonna be 20 this year, and I have no idea what I'm doing or what I want to do, and it's kind of concerning to me because I don't know where I should be going.
You know what? The problem is, it's because the aspect of being a housewife isn't even in her mind. I mean, that used to be the average girl's dream, is to be a wife and have kids. And that's why she's lost, because she took away the natural thing to do, because it's, natural to, um because, evolution and all that stuff, like we wouldn't exist if we didn't want to mate, have kids and stuff. So the fact that that's not her goals and aspirations, is to get married, have kids, is why she's lost in life, because the natural thing to do has been replaced with, you know, made up genders. And because what's her gender? She's not a girl. She says she's something else, and I forgot what it was because that was like 6 videos ago. But whatever.
Like, listen, I just don't know. I genuinely don't know. I hate when like regulars come in and they just stare at you. Like, it's very awkward, but we're gonna pretend that didn't happen.
There's nothing awkward about that.
But yeah, also I did a New Year's resolution. I thought I would bring in like a positive point in my life, just because this is all gonna be like negative and not good. But I finally got a credit card, so I don't have it, but I've applied, and I'm going to get it eventually, maybe in like a week or so. But I can start living my life and like have a credit card and do things, like that's kind of exciting.
You can do things without a credit card. You can live your life without a credit card. That's weird too. Anyway, the achievements of a retard.
I'm gonna turn the air on so I don't feel like I'm talking and it's silent because it's really weird. Um, but I'm that much closer to adulting. But that was like a New Year's resolution of mine. I was gonna make like a resolution video because I did that last year, but I guess I forgot because that idea just came up in my head now, and I'm like, it's almost February, and I have not made that video, so guess that's not happening. But basically, that was one of my resolutions.
New Year's resolutions are stupid. I don't understand the point of that. I think I made a New Year's resolution a slam dunk. I'm trying to think of like a real resolution, and I was like 15. I was like, I'll make a resolution. Like in 10th grade, and I think that's the only time I made a New Year's resolution, was I'm gonna slam dunk this year. And in 10th grade, we had a lot of boys um, on the on the basketball team in high school, and we had so many that we had a practice squad. And I was on the freshman basketball team, and that's when I realized that like I just didn't like organized sports, because in my mind, I would have done all this differently. Like I would have done this, done that, and I was like, okay, well, I'm a person, like I have to be the leader. So I'm like, this just wasn't meant for me. But anyway, so in 10th grade, I would like practice because like the team needed people to play against, and so we're practicing at Wesley College, and so there's this one play. I forgot who shot the ball, whatever. Like someone shoots the ball, I jump up, I jump up, I get the rebound, and I noticed that my like when I get the rebound, like my God, I want to say like my like this much of my hand was over the basket when I jumped up to get the rebound. Like I was skying, and I'm like, oh, I can probably dunk, and so I jumped up, I got the rebound, landed, and I just like took off down the court, and our coach was playing. He was a student actually. He was a senior. He was like 6'4", and he coached the sophomore team. Now I don't know the details. I don't think he was getting paid, but anyway, like he was coaching the team, but he was playing, and so he saw me coming down, and so like he put his hands up, and then like I guess he could tell I was gonna jump up for a layup, so he jumped up and I jumped, and I just kept going higher and higher, and then like I dunked the ball on him, and everyone was like, "What?" And then like I pulled myself up, and I put my arm in the in the net, and I hung there, and I just like looked down and I pointed at him. It was the only time I ever made a New Year's resolution, and like I guess I kept it. But and then that year I probably dunked like bunch of times, and then I got over it. I don't think I ever dunked again. So like when I was 15, I was a dunk master. Then I got over it. But anyway, back to this idiot.
And I've now done that. So, anyways, I have a lot of adulting things to do too, which is if you hear like that's me itching my pants, I'm like scratching my jeans. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. Um, my leg is itchy.
I don't give a fuck. What the fuck?
But I have so much adulting to do, and I'm very
Ah.
overwhelmed because I don't know how I'm gonna do it, and I really don't want to do it because I don't even have motivation to like eat or like brush my teeth or like wash my face. Do I do it? Yes. Do I like it? No.
You don't like brushing your teeth or washing your face. Oh God. Well, that makes you less attractive. Gosh, she sounds dirty now. That's okay.
Absolutely not. Am I okay? No, absolutely not. Um, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not crying.
What is with this generation of bragging about being a victim, or bragging about being broken, or bragging about being on pills because you're retarded? I don't like what happened. Everyone's so soft these days. Like Jesus Christ. It's like if you would just like be normal, you wouldn't have these problems. God.
I'm not crying. But basically, just like random things. I know this is like no big deal, but listen, when you are like not good mentally, like even having to get up and like do something is like a lot. So like my room's a mess. That's not adulting. Um, my room's a mess. My house is a mess.
Then clean your fucking room. I mean, what the? It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Your house is a mess. That's well, because she calls him a parent. I don't know which one. I don't know if she lives with her mom or her dad, but one of her parents. I'm assuming she lives with her mom. I'm assuming her mom's a drug addict or something, because I whatever. Okay, well, obviously she lives with her mom because usually girls turn out better when the father is in the picture more. So I'm assuming her parents split up and it was like a co-parent thing, but she was living with the mom. I'm just assuming because that's why she was all messed up. And like the father didn't know about her being weird in high school. Anyway, um yeah, like cleaning your room. Yeah, and I know that's the Jordan Peterson thing, like, clean your room, but it's true. Like, if you clean your room, that's kind of like your foundation. And it's just, to force yourself to be slightly organized, slightly productive. And then you usually spend a lot of time in your room. So it's like, okay, so like the one place you have, the one place where like whatever like you think the most is organized. So like it makes sense if it's clean and at least organized, right? Like my room just has a bunch of K-pop posters on the wall because like I like to look at stuff I want to have sex with.
which is not my fault because it's not my house. But my car is in need of a car doctor. When I say car doctor, I mean like a mechanic or something.
Oh God.
Auto shop. I need to go, and I'm scared because it's gonna be really expensive because I think I have like some severe issues with my car. So I'm really excited because I'm gonna have to pay a lot, and I'm not looking forward to that. And the thing is,
If there were severe issues with your car, it wouldn't even work. This is her just making shit up in her head.
like, I don't have somebody that can like go with me, so I'm gonna have to drop my car off and then just sit there for like hours. So that's like another thing that's really scary. Like, I don't want to. Oh, I got my hair cut. That's an adulting thing. Listen, I told her to take 2 inches.
Getting your hair cut is not being an adult. It's just being a regular person. Can we please stop with this adulting bullshit? It's not an accomplishment to get your hair cut. Okay? It's just not. Dude, I was using a 2025 calendar for 2026. I just I just realized that. Wow. Well, cuz like you look at your, well, at least with me, if I need to know the time and date, I just look at my computer and like it's in the corner, or I look at my phone. Like the calendar is just here because it has pictures, because it's a New Jeans calendar. So I like high end. She's a member of New Jeans. Like Jesus Christ, she's sexy. So I just look at high end and I'm like, hey, I wonder how much money it would take to get her. But anyway, I'm bird walking about prostitution. So let me put the calendar down and continue the video.
Off. I think she took like half an inch, and so it doesn't look different at all. Like, it's softer, but like, I don't think that was 2 inches, Miss Girl. I don't think so. Um, but I really don't like going and talking to people and like making appointments and stuff, which is another thing. Like, I really need to go to a psychiatrist and I really need to go to a therapist because I'm not freaking okay in my head. Not even a little bit.
I think you want to be special. And I mean, obviously you're not okay because like you consider yourself a made up gender. God, what did she call herself? I forgot because it just went in one ear and out the other. Because like when people say that shit, I'm like, okay, you're crazy. Just dismissed. But earlier on, when we were reacting to her videos, she had a girlfriend, but now she has a boyfriend. She's all over the place, but I think, see, the problem is she is okay in the head. She's just stupid. Okay, and like going to the hairstylist and asking to get 2 inches cut off of your hair, it's not being an adult. A 6-year-old could do that. So like she's probably lacking uh I guess moments in her life that she could consider an accomplishment. Like she probably never won first place in an art contest or something. Like so little things like, yeah, I went to the hair salon and I asked to get 2 inches cut off. I'm an adult. That's sad, but that's the result of having a childhood where she didn't win anything, or wasn't Probably didn't have a good social network. Well, because she did say that she was a loner in high school, but she also said in high school she had a shaved head and was pretending to be a boy. So people kind of don't want to interact. Remember, she's like 5'2". So you're pretending to be a little boy, like a 5 foot. Imagine her in high school. Okay, so she's really small. She's a petite girl. So she's 5'2". She's bald, or she has a buzz cut. She's going by he, him pronouns. She's 5'2". She's wearing a chest binder, and she wonders why she didn't have a lot of friends. Like, yeah, because you're acting like a friggin' weirdo. And people, normal people, live in reality. Reality says you're a girl, and it's very uncomfortable for normal people to lie to themselves, like to perpetuate this lie. How many syllables was that word? Perpetuate this lie. And so instead of perpetuating the lie, they just don't talk to you. Like if someone came up to me and they were like, "What, a girl?" and they were like, "Yeah, you got to call me him." I just would not talk to that person. I would not acknowledge that person. I'm not gonna be like, "No, you can't do that. You're a girl. You can't." I wouldn't even waste my time because I don't want idiots near me. Because if a person is crazy enough or dumb enough to try to alter reality, then I don't know what else they're capable of doing, you know? And I don't I don't have time to worry about crazy. Life is great, at the same time it's difficult enough. I don't need to add, this random can that doesn't have a wrapper on it. So I don't know what's inside. Okay? Could be nice, could be crazy. And I just don't want to find out. And so she went through, I'm assuming, I don't know when she started being a girl, but, so she has no friends though, because why would you want to be friends with a person like that? And so, the lack of social interaction, the lack of achievements, whatever. So now she's like, well, I got my haircut. Oh my God, I accomplished something. Like, that's sad. But, that's her parents' fault, though.
Like I'm not okay. And I don't listen. I quit my last psychiatrist because she was evil.
Sure. Sure.
I can go into detail about that. I can also make a story time on like my
Sure.
therapist being
Can't
an
wait.
absolute bad person.
Can't
But
wait.
those topics are kind of like not really YouTube friendly, you know?
Once again, at this time, she has 200 subs. Doesn't matter if it's YouTube friendly. Doesn't matter. Like, no one's watching this.
You know what I mean? Not that I'm monetized because I'm not, but like still. It's not really like a YouTube thing that you should be talking about. I say that, but I've made videos where I was literally high and talked about being high. But, anyways, so I need to do that. So I have appointments to make. And, like, I asked for help. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry in the parking lot. um, like, cause I can't really do these things by myself. And, like, why am I crying? But nobody will, like, help me. And it kind of sucks, you know? I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
You fucking retard. I can't stand her. She is so stupid. She is so stupid. Oh my God, what are we dealing with? Oh, it's not. 6 more minutes of this garbage. Oh God. I'm just gonna guess we're gonna have to get. She restarted the camera, so we're gonna get a recap of her like trying not to cry, then crying, and then like trying to look like she didn't cry. Now I'm back. Like, oh God, she's. This is a person that shouldn't have kids. This person should not breed. This person's DNA does not belong in the human gene pool. Okay? This is why I like it when people are out and open about who they are. Okay? So, you know, obviously don't be ashamed of who you are. It's fine. But by her being, I'm assuming this is true, so honest and open, pretending to be a boy, mentally broken, all that shit. This is a damage, like, this is damaged goods. This is a broken human being, a defective human being. You don't want this to breed, okay? And so it's good she's out in the open saying all this because a normal person or in the manosphere, a man of value, a high value man, is not going to take her seriously. Is not going to, seek a long term relationship. Is not going to want her to be the mother of his children because she is at least out in the open, honest. I'm broken. I'm damaged. I'm retarded. But that's how most of these people are, though. These people with these gender ideologies and the made up sexualities and the weird color hair, the nose ring people. These are all signs to avoid. They're like markings, you know?
Anyways, that was that did not happen. But it's
Okay.
raining. That's why my eyes are crying. It's because it's raining. Anyways, that sucks, and I don't really know what to do. Because I don't really. I'm gonna cry again. Literally, stop.
You want attention. Just shut the camera off and do us all a favor. Okay? This video, we are 9 minutes into this video and you haven't made a point. The only thing I got from this video is that your house is messy. And you blamed your mom. But your room's messy too, so I don't. Okay, whatever.
Literally, no. No, thank you. Can we not do that right now? Um, but I'm just not doing good.
We know, we can
I
tell.
don't really know what to do. I have like no support. The thing that I do. Please don't walk.
I said that though, no support, because who wants to be friends with someone like that? All of your actions in the past, anyway, were not normal. And so people in your age group, because if she's a kid dating adults, you can't count them. But people her age are seeing all this stuff she's doing. They're like, I don't want to be a part of that. Or the normal people don't want to be a part of that. And then the weird people who are her friends with, they're weird too. So they're not socially normal. So you're not going to have a real friendship.
Oops, in my car. Go. Thank you. Go away. But the thing that I do is I like isolate myself from all my friends. And then when I need somebody, I have nobody. And then I don't.
Because they aren't friends. If they were friends, you wouldn't isolate yourself from them. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, words have lost their meaning. Okay? So if you're friends with someone, you actually interact with them. You don't isolate. You isolate yourself from strangers or people you don't like, or maybe they were fake friends. I don't know, but they're not your friends.
I don't have ways to cope that are good, and it's just really sucky. I've talked about this once. It was when I had like short hair, so it was probably like 2 years ago. Please do not watch that. Please do not even look for that. But I have addiction problems with like quite a few things, and it's just really hard to just like not go back to that, you know? I'm almost 2 years sober.
No, you're not. You were smoking weed. Isn't we? I don't care. Whatever.
Is it two or is it three? I don't know. 2020. Okay, it would be two. Almost two. Almost 2 years.
Wait a moment. This is her page. I'm trying to see. Uh yeah, we've okay, look. You see this video right here? We're on this row, okay? So starting from here down, I'm going to scroll down. We have reacted to all these videos. We have reacted to okay. Anyway, so she's high around here. So this is okay. So this is back when she was outside. So 4 years ago, she was smoking weed. Okay, because she made videos about that. So this is 4 years ago, and the video we are reacting to is from 3 years ago. Okay, so weed isn't a drug then? I'm just saying. I mean, I don't care. I'm just making sure the story's right. So I guess she doesn't consider weed a drug, which is fine. I don't consider alcohol a drug. I consider it a lifestyle.
That's cool. By the time you're seeing this, I am 2 years, so that's fun. If I don't mess it up. Let's not even joke about that because it's not funny. But that's hard. And like, listen, I have a bunch of other things that are not 2 years that are like one day. um, which is really not even a day. Okay, maybe like 12 hours. But I'm just not good, and I don't
Oh,
know
you're full of shit.
like how to deal with it because I don't have support. I don't have like a doctor. I don't have like a therapist. I
Dude,
don't really
I remember way this is a long time ago, but I had a girlfriend, Maddie, uh, because she was 18, but she had failed third grade, so she was like a super senior or whatever. Anyway, we were drinking. No, I'm sorry, we were no her fr- no, we were talking about drinking. Okay, yeah, okay. I have to get the story straight. We were hanging out because she liked to shoplift. So like we're hanging out at um, the West Side Pavilion, and she's shoplifting from like Victoria's Secret Hot Topic. She's just shoplifting, whatever. And we're talking about drinking, and we're talking about like what we're gonna do later that night. And I'm like, I was gonna go home, and she was gonna go home, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna probably hang out with my friends and drink. Like, hey, like, you want to hang out? She's like, oh, no, I can't drink. Like, I'm an alcoholic. Like, and I'm like, wait. So, and I'm not gonna do the impression anyway. So she goes on for about 5 minutes about how like when she drinks, she just can't stop, and she had a drinking problem like really bad for 3 years, and it was it was almost like she was getting off on the fact that she could say she was an alcoholic. It's like, oh no, I just can't drink. It's I become a different person. Like I blah blah blah, and I'm like, that just sounds so unbelievable. But and then like a few weeks later, like she was hanging out with some friends, and she came over, and she's like, yeah, like my friends want to drink, so can you buy us some alcohol? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And like I bought everyone alcohol, and they went out drinking. So I mean, like I guess she started drinking, but like she wasn't an alcoholic. She just had a 40, and she acted normal. Like it was just she wanted the label of being an alcoholic. That was my whole point of that story. She liked the fact that she could say I'm an alcoholic, even though she wasn't an alcoholic. And I think that's with this generation, even though what I'm talking about happened a long time ago. But with her, I just think, and with this generation, like they want labels because it's boring just being a regular person. So it's like, you know what? I'm an alcoholic. Yeah, no, I can't drink. I'm an alcoholic, and so now you're like special. You're like, oh, dude, it's like so and so's an alcoholic. That's crazy. Look at them, like they're not actually drinking. Oh wow, they're a strong person. Like it's almost like they find these labels that really don't fit them, but they stand out, and then they come off as like they're persevering over something that they really don't have to even fight. And I think, just like with most women, I think the drama with her, it's just all in her head. Yeah, like, there's certain things that are real because like she did have bad parents, but you know, it's she's she's making it a lot worse though. Like if she would just stop with the self-diagnosis, the repeating to herself over and over like, I'm damaged goods basically, and just at least pretend to act normal, because she's pretending to act abnormal, it'll probably have the reverse effect. So, stop saying you're crazy or whatever and start saying you're normal. You probably start acting normal. It's almost like she's causing her own problems when it comes to this quote unquote addiction stuff. And then she just said like, oh, there's stuff I relapsed a day ago. Like what are you talking about? If you've been sober for 2 years, even though you smoked weed, what addictions are you fighting that you said, yeah, I'm like 12 hours or whatever. It just sounds like made up bullshit for attention, and it sounds like just stuff you're saying so you can like quote unquote self sabotage or have an excuse that you're not where you are, like you're not where you want to be in life. That's what it sounds like to me. And also, you do have bad parents.
I have like anything right now and I don't really know what to do. Like I'm trying my best to like stay distracted as much as I can, but it's not like foolproof, you know? Like I don't know. Listen, this is again off topic, but kind of not really. Um Euphoria. I was rewatching season 1 cuz I watched it when it came out. And then I thought season 2 was like fully out. So I was like, "Oh, I'm going to binge watch it. I'm going to restart it cuz I don't remember anything cuz I was high."
Wait, see, that's what I understand. I've been sober for 2 years. But then you just said I was high. So okay, she doesn't count marijuana as a drug. Okay, okay, which is fine. Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. um Sorry. That was supposed to be funny, but I don't think it was
It
actually
wasn't. Just go
funny.
talk.
Sorry. Let me joke about my sobriety because that's fun.
You're not sober though.
This is why I have issues. Like, what is wrong with me? I don't
A
know.
lot of
But
things.
anyways, I was rewatching that, and there's a lot of like drug things in there, and it's just like kind of a lot. Like, I knew I should not have watched it because like when I watched it before, like when it came out, like 2019, um, it really hit, and it really hit again. Don't stare at me. Oh my god, so rude. Don't take a picture of me. That's so awkward. Ooh, she's like
What? What is this idiot talking about?
looking at me. She grabbed her phone and then she was like, "Hmm, what? Hello? Am I a celebrity?" Sorry, no. But I knew I should not have watched it, and I watched it. I only watched season 1 because season 2 is not fully out, and I genuinely hate having to watch things and waiting for the next episode because I forget what happened in like a week. So I'm just gonna wait for season 2 to be out. And to be fair, the finale for season 1 was not. There was like no cliffhanger really. Like it was just weird. Like I've never seen a show end like that. Like it was just weird. So I really don't have much of a desire to watch season 2 right now. So I'll just wait. Would I watch it if it was out? Hell yeah. But it's not out, so I really don't feel like dealing with that. I hate when people walk like directly to my car.
Oh my god, just fucking end your video.
Like, why are you making a
Jesus
beeline straight for
Christ.
me? Did you hear that? That was kind of weird. Anyways, I'm gonna go. That was kind of like my honesty talk thing. I do have to go. I have to leave like right now, or I'm gonna be late. So
We're almost done. It's a 15-minute and 13-second video. We're at 13 and 48 seconds.
I'll see y'all next week. Hopefully, I won't be like
Retarded.
awful. I don't really know what to do about it though. So if I am, ew, that was so gross. This guy, okay, he came after like 2 people. I was talking about them. They came straight to my car, and this guy was like following them. Then he went straight to my car and like stared at me and went, "What? Are you okay? Don't make faces at me, please. I'm scared." But anyways, that was my thing. I'm gonna go because I have to go to work. Um, just know that you're not alone if you're struggling with things, because
Oh
I'm
my god.
very not okay and I don't know how to
Oh.
deal with it. But we'll deal with it.
Oh.
I don't know how, but
Jesus
anyways, I'll see you next week.
Christ.
Okay, bye. Unless something happens. Not in like a, a bad way,
Just
but
in the
like if I
fucking
forget to
video.
upload or something. Which I do. A lot. Sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna drink some pineapple juice and have a chocolate, which does not go together, but that's what I brought. And I really just want something that makes me happy right now, so I don't go in there and start crying on the floor. So anyways, bye. Bye for real this time. Okay, bye.
Man, that was hard to get through. Jesus. But it wasn't as bad because I remember there have been some videos where we just stopped. Yeah. Okay. The perpetual victim, Tyler Spaghetti. Okay, guys, thanks for watching that with me. Uh, anyway, this will be out Sunday, so um, have a good Monday, have a good Tuesday, have a good Wednesday, have a good Thursday, have a good Friday, have a good week, have a good weekend. I'll see you guys later. Peace.